I've always talked about one thing is that you have to have 5 sources of income. Okay, say that one of your incomes might be affiliate marketing, another one might be offline marketing, another one might be, it could be anything, video marketing. But one thing I found out is there's one thing that's very easy, and you don't have to be tech savvy. Okay, you can be the total newbiest person that never even did internet marketing, and you can make $100 a day. You can make $300 a day. And I wanted to bring on an expert that's really making the money doing this, and it's a real deal. And I'm going to tell you, every one of you guys can do this because it is that easy. But a lot of people are not doing so. It's undersaturated, and there's so many out there that you're going to actually. It's like picking up gold, like $100 bills all day long, even $300 bills if there is one, right, Christy?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. This is a great biz model, and James and I have both done this, and it really does work. And we're going to tell you, we're going to introduce Lee Cole. Hi, Lee.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
Hey, my friend. I'm going to tell you, this is a huge business, and I know this because this can literally be a $100,000 business if you went full-time on this, or even you want to go part-time, you know, you can still make a lot of money doing this, right, Lee?
Absolutely. This is something that somebody could do while holding down a job, because it's not something that you have to do at certain hours during the day. It's also not something that you have to be really, focused to do. You just have to basically follow the easy instructions, and you could break that up to where you're doing a little bit of it before you go to work, a little bit of it after you come home, a little bit of it during your lunch break if you want to, and also it doesn't take that long per day, like you said, to get up to where you're making $100 a day or $300 a day.
Exactly. I'm going to share my screen real quick. I just want to show everybody something. If everybody can click my screen, because this is the real deal, and if this doesn't get you guys excited, you're living under a rock. I mean, this is how easy this is once you have this system that Lee's going to show you. Okay? Does everybody see my screen?
It's
still coming up?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, right here, Lee did $300 for this one day, and then he did another $100 here. They made another $150 here, and made another $200 here, and then he made a whopping $400 right here. Lee, can you explain to him how you really did this and what was involved?
Yeah, basically, James, I've been doing local marketing for a long time, and I've also been domaining for a long time. And as I told you before, we started. One night, I was just kind of sitting down thinking about what kinds of domains do local businesses really want to buy. And they don't necessarily want to buy domains that cover that large of a geographic area. So I started, I got my iPad out, I was just kind of playing around, and I thought, man, there must be domains that would really be a little more focused for various businesses. And I found a massive number of them. I was pretty shocked. And I know a number of domainers, and I know that nobody's really tapping into this part of the market. I call these super local domains because they are very locally focused. So just as an example, I bought one. And I thought, okay, that's cool, I bought one. And by the way, in the report, I show you guys how to buy these things for dirt cheap. So you're not going to be spending $12, $13 per domain at all. I spend maybe $3 on average for a domain. But anyway, I bought one and shot off a few emails, and I go over all how to do this. Give you my email that I use, the whole thing. I mean, it's just start on page 1, end on the last page. You got the whole thing. So I shot off a bunch of emails, and the next morning I check my email account and I look at it, and there's an email back, and this guy says, how much? So I sold that domain to him that day and started doing a lot more of this kind of domain. What's cool about this, James, is this requires no website. I'm just selling the domain. I am not selling a website. There's no SEO involved. There's no linking. None of that stuff. The domain is just in my GoDaddy account. There's nothing. I just buy the domain, shoot off a bunch of emails. People, business owners, business managers email me back. Sell it to them, transfer it to them, and I'll show you all how to do that. Super easy to do. Collect the money and just do. It's easy. I mean, this is just a matter of consistently turning a very easy crank to turn.
Lee, okay, if someone's new to the word domain, can you give us an example of a domain name?
Yeah, CNN.com is a domain name. So that's the thing. So if you want to look up something, say you want to get the scoop on your favorite actor. Okay, so where do you go? Wikipedia, right? So how do you do that? You get your browser going on your phone or on the computer, and you type in wikipedia.com. That's a domain name.
Okay.
So let's say you've got a business that's like a landscape company in Denver, Colorado. They want to take over more online real estate. They specifically are very interested in not having that online real estate, i.e. those domain names. They're very interested in not having it available for their competitors to buy and put up websites on, right? So let's say that you're familiar with Denver, you understand the geographic marketplace, et cetera, et cetera. You find a bunch of super local domains that landscapers might be interested in. You just contact them, and you're going to sell. You don't sell all of them, seriously, but sell an amazing number of them. And you're going to sell these things to landscapers who will do one of the following. They will either just forward the domain name to their own domain name, and I show you exactly how to do that in the report. That's super easy to do. Or they'll just pop up another website. And all it is just a really cheap way for them to advertise.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know why this, guys, you know why this works, and I'll tell you why it works, is because a lot of times with the domain name, once you get it where that, you get it fresh and you get relatively quick, all the backlinks are still sticking to it. And maybe all the work that's been done with it, if it put on Facebook or if it put on YouTube. Is that right, Lee?
Yeah, that's definitely right. That's absolutely right.
So it would probably get easier to get ranked, especially for somebody that's purchasing it, so they don't have to do as much work. That's what's huge about this, and that's what I love about this business. It is the easiest business. I've seen names that actually went for like $10,000. Is that possible, or has that ever happened?
Yeah, that does happen. I mean, I got a friend who sold one recently. I think it was in Boston, but like for $2,500, and they can go for several $1,000s. I generally, my thing is flipping these things really, really, really fast and flipping a large percentage of them. James, I'm only paying like $2 to $3 for a domain name, and again in my report I show people exactly how to do that. So it's not really the money outlay, it's the amount of time that you spend on this, and I show people how to go through this process really fast, exactly what to do. My goal is to, if I can turn $2 into $400 and spend 30 minutes doing it, that's a big win for me.
Exactly. I mean, so a housewife can actually do this. I mean, right, Christy? I mean, somebody that just maybe a school teacher that's working at school, maybe as a substitute teacher, she can easily do this and make a full-time income. What do you think, Christy?
Yeah, I mean, if you could work all day, come home, and just get on your sofa with your laptop and follow Lee's 1, 2, 3, and flip a domain. I mean, because the emails are going to come in the next day. So you get home 4 or 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, check your email, and boom, you could have that money straight into your PayPal account. It really does work if you work it. It really, really does. All three of us have done it. It really does work, and it's not hard to do, and it is a great multiple stream of income that you can pay a monthly bill with it, pay your car payment, or pay your house mortgage if you do a couple of these. I mean, it really is a great business model, and I suggest you really click on the link below and take a look.
Yeah. Lee, I'm going to let you have the last word. Somebody's just laying right on the fence and wonder if they should get this, which I know they should because it is an easy business. You don't have to have technical experience. You don't even have to build a website. What would you actually tell them?
I would tell them that they probably need to get this and try it, that they would be very surprised at how easy this is to do. The deal, James, is really the fact that this is so non-technical. I mean, this is so non-technical that every now and then I'll have a support ticket from someone who wants to make it harder than it actually is. This involves no search engine optimization. This has nothing to do with ranking or anything like that. I mean, your clients, the businesses buying these domain names from you, they actually don't care about search engine optimization and ranking. They're not going to Google anything or anything like that. And so I do get support tickets from people who basically are trying really hard to turn something that is extremely easy and extremely profitable into something that is harder to do. And I just have to very politely say, you can do that if you want, but if you will just calm down and just follow my steps. I mean, I taught high school mathematics for 12 years. I'm pretty good at telling people how to do stuff step by step. I said, if you will just start at the top and just do exactly what I tell you, you can do this. And if you will just calm down and do it, you will make money. And people do, and the people who follow the instructions actually do make money.
You know, guys, it really is that simple. I was one of those guys that that Lee was talking about, who would always try to do something different or try to make it better or something like that. So I was never really that good at math because I didn't really just say, all right, do A, B, C, D equals this. And so I understand exactly. It is that easy, really. And I'm telling you, I've done it myself. Christy has done it. This is an easy business. You don't have any technical experience. You don't have to do any ranking, any SEO. Basically, you just follow a system, find the domains, email the people, and all of a sudden you just collect the money. And that's exactly how easy it is. And I've made money doing this. Christy has made money. And I'm telling you, Lee is making $100 to $400 doing this. That easy. And buying these domains for like $3, a lot of them, and you look at the profit margin and 30 minutes worth of work. You know what? The next step for you guys have to do is really get the whole enchilada, because he's going to also teach you how to outsource this, so that now you can actually just lay on the beach and actually collect your checks. And this really, I'm telling you guys, it is that easy. So your next step is click the link on the right here on the bottom and grab this, because I'm telling you, this is really an easy system where you'll possibly be making a lot of money. All right, later on, guys.
Bye. Bye, Lee.
Bye.
Thank you so much. See y'all later.